What is up, YouTube? Man, it's been a minute. There's been so much going on in my life the last few weeks, so let's give you a little update. So, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, me and Katie went for a holiday with Katie's family down to Tasmania, and it was absolutely amazing. It was beautiful. I've never been to Tasmania before, and I proposed. So, Katie is she's now my fiance, and we're going to be together forever, which is amazing. But what else happened? We are now living in Katie's parents' apartment at the moment. So I sold my house just over a month ago, and we haven't found a new home yet. On the lookout. So yeah, just looking around the Gold Coast, mostly kind of south of the Gold Coast at the moment. We're in Kira or down near Coolangatta, just in this apartment, which is amazing. It's right near the beach. I'll show you the view. It's absolutely unreal. But yeah, we're here for the foreseeable future. So this morning I'm going to go for a ride to Currumbin Valley. It's pretty close to here. Not sure when I'm going to do Beachmont again, because that's now on the other end of the coast. But yeah, Currumbin Valley, Springwood, Tomwin, that's where I'm going to be riding now. I've got my kit on, so we're just about ready to go. Another thing that's been going on, my collection with Alice KD is really soon going to be releasing. So I think at this point it's going to be the 16th of next month, which is May, I'm pretty sure. So 16th of May, we've been shooting the campaign for it. So last week we did video stuff. This week we've done studio stuff, me and Katie. And then yesterday we did like another kind of campaign shoot that was mostly all photos, running kind of stuff, and gym kind of stuff at Atura. So I'll be releasing a little video with a bit of behind the scenes stuff of that. But we got to get this training done today. I've got to head off to Melbourne this week. So busy week again. I feel like it's just been chaotic. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. Ride up first, then we're going to come back and do a bit of a running speed workout. Won't be straight off the bike. I think I'm going to have something to eat quickly and drink. And then, yeah, we're going to do some maybe 1 or 2K reps, which should be a heap of fun. The ankle's been getting much better every single week. Running's coming along great. Fitness is still building. Obviously, I took a heap of time off with the broken ankle, but we're back. We're building. Gold Coast Marathon up next. Let's get this show on the road. All right, we made it to the end of the valley. We're about 27 Ks in, so by the time we get back, should be 54. Gonna have a gel, and then we're gonna pretty much cruise back. Not really stopping much today. That's the best thing about coming down the valley here. There's no traffic lights and stuff, apart from at the start, so yeah, it's great. All right, guys, that is the ride complete. I'm just about to go for a run now. So yeah, I got to the end of the valley and then I spoke to you guys and then a couple of guys that I know, came out of nowhere. Jack Szynski, he originally did my bike fit last year, I think, like a long time ago now. So he's doing Port Macquarie half Ironman. He's actually a professional triathlete. The other person that was there that I was having a chat with that most of the time was Ryan. He's the other owner of Celir, which the Alice KD Celir cycling kit. So yeah, that company, that brand Celir, he owns that with another guy, Taylor, that I met previously, but I hadn't met Ryan. So I've met both those guys now. Really nice dudes. And then the other guy, Matt Hauser, which if some of you guys might know him, he's probably Australia's best triathlete at the moment, especially in the Olympic distance. He went to the Olympics. He's always up there in the top kind of 5, top 10 in all the big kind of Olympic distance triathlons. So yeah, he was there as well. So super cool. I just had a chat to Ryan mostly and the boys were at the front. So I just kind of got a bit of a free ride back here. Boys had coffee. I cruised back to the apartment. But we're going to go hit this run. Sorry, we've already done the ride. Also, just wanted to mention fueling. So on the ride, I had two scoop of G1M Sport in both my water bottles. I haven't finished both of them, so I'll probably say had about 3 scoops all up on the ride, which is about 60 grams of carbs in the bottles. And what's that? It's about 1,000 or just over 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Ride wasn't anything crazy anyway. I had one gel at the end. I had a Go bar with honey beforehand. And yeah, that was the fueling for the ride. Now for the run, I'm just going to have this Go gel now. This is a caffeine Go gel. So 75 milligrams of caffeine, 24 grams of carbs. I'm going to have this now. That should get me through the run. The run, I'm going to leave a few details over here on what it's going to be. So I might do 1K warm-up, 2K, 1K easy. Sorry, that makes not much sense. You guys can see it here anyway. But 1K warm-up, 2K hard effort, 1K easy, 2K hard, 1K easy, 2K hard, 1 kilometer easy cool down. I think that's 10 kilometers, I think, anyway. Okay, warm-up's probably going to be a bit longer. I'm just trying to find a flat kind of spot that isn't with all these footpaths and stuff, so I don't roll my ankle again. And then we'll get into the first 2K effort. Okay, 10-minute warm-up. First 2K effort. Let's go. 2K rep done. 3:45 per kilometer. Felt relatively good, apart from nearly rolling my ankle really bad again. Thankfully didn't. I think we might do 3 minutes easy rather than a kilometer, and then we'll go again. Not a bad spot here. Much more flat, good pathway, so hoping that next 2K effort should be all good. Starting in about 30 seconds. 2. We're off. Alright, let's do this shit. Alright, we got about 10 seconds and we're going to start this last one, hopefully in the
3:30 kind of range, and it is quite warm. But we're gonna go. Last one, let's do it. That absolutely cooked me, that last one. Thought I'd stop, take a few breaths, and then finish this cool down. Oh man, it's hot and my fitness just isn't there from the back end of those workouts. Like, all right for a few reps, same as those 1K reps I did a few weeks ago, but yeah, towards the end just struggle a bit with the fitness, but it's coming back. It's definitely on the way back. But we'll just cruise it back to the apartment now. It is a beautiful day though. I tell you what, Tweed Heads isn't a bad place to run, that's for sure. Quite nice and good for a change up. All right, let's finish this off.
Alright guys, I've had my breakfast. I've got a coffee here, which I'm going to put down. But yeah, solid morning of training. My training towards this marathon has been a bit different compared to last year. Obviously, if you guys have been watching my videos since last year, I pretty much just completely got off the bike and was doing 100 to 130 plus kilometers per week every single week. Now, I'm kind of doing this marathon prep a little bit differently. I'm trying to stay on the bike at least twice a week. I've just incorporated swimming again. I want to try to start swimming 2 to 3 times a week again. I've only just gone for like one swim this week and it was pretty horrible. So I need to work on that again. But yeah, I think my main focus is making sure that I maintain a good amount of strength with the legs throughout this marathon prep, so I can go into Sunshine Coast Half Ironman with some strong legs and also not a complete noob with the swimming. I'm hoping over the next few months to get a bit better with the swimming again, and also looking at getting some lessons and stuff with that. But yeah, this morning was a little bit different. Because yeah, I'm still trying to incorporate some riding into the prep. So decided this morning that would go for a ride through Currumbin Valley. Now, as I mentioned before, ended up seeing those boys at the end and then just kind of cruised it back with them. So it was 54 kilometers, 177 watts average, so nothing crazy at all. Average speed was 32 k's an hour and moving time an hour 41. So pretty straightforward there, just a cruisy kind of ride. And then when I got back, I would say it probably would have been around 10 or 15 minutes after I got back. We did the workout. So it ended up a little bit different to what I mentioned earlier before I actually went for the run. Because I don't really know the area too well around here. Just kind of getting the feel for it. And even like my running at the moment is just a bit all over the shop. There's no real actual plan on, not yet anyway. Maybe in the next few months I'll start to dial it in and plan it out a bit better. But today I just wanted to do some 2K reps at kind of threshold pace. And they ended up going pretty good. So I did the first one. So we did the warm up which ended up a little bit further than what I said, just because I wanted to get to some nice kind of flat, good surface. And I rolled my ankle pretty bad again, and I'm lucky that it's kind of not sore anymore, but yeah, it didn't feel great. And luckily it wasn't as bad as what I did when I fractured it. So feels okay now, but it was definitely very scary. And that was only on the warm up, or maybe the start of the first 2K rep. But we did 10 minutes roughly, just over 2K for warm up, 4:43 pace. So a little bit quicker than what I'd probably usually do a warm up in. And then first 2 kilometer rep, 3:45 pace. I didn't really have a guide on what kind of pace I was going to hit for these. I was just going to go off feel. So yeah, 2K, 7:31, 3:45 pace. And then we did a 3-minute jog at just 4:51 pace. And then straight into another 2K rep, 3:37 pace. So obviously this one was a bit quicker. Felt really good. But then, yeah, I also started to feel it a bit. Had another 3 minutes, just easy jogging, 4:55 pace, and then finished with one last 2K rep, which was 3:42. And by the end of this rep, I was absolutely gassed, as you guys would have seen. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I had a quick kind of walked maybe for 30 seconds after I finished that last rep just to catch my breath. And then I did a 3 kilometer cool down at 4:29 pace. So that was pretty much the run and the ride. And that's pretty much going to be it for the video. I'm heading off to Melbourne tomorrow, so I'm going to try edit this video today, get it out today. So yeah, I'm in a rush. And like I said earlier, I've just got a lot going on at the moment. I got the Tommy LSKD launch coming up soon. And yeah, just luckily we're kind of settled in this place for the next few weeks at least. But there's going to be another move. We're going to a different apartment that Katie's parents also own. And then we're going to be there until we find a new place. We're still looking literally every day online and then going to inspections and stuff like that. But yeah, at the moment, we don't know where we're going to live for the next few years. We definitely won't be living in an apartment. We'll find a place eventually. But yeah, we're just on the lookout at the moment. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Sorry that it took, there's been a while. It's probably been like 3 weeks since I posted a video. But hopefully in the next few weeks, next month or so, I can have a solid few months of training where we're not kind of going anywhere. I've just been, yeah, lots of travel lately, lots of stuff going on. But yeah, usually I just love being at home. Like, this is one of the nicest places in Australia, I feel, to live, and the training is just unreal this time of year. So yeah, I'm keen to, yeah, lift my game and start putting out vlogs like every week again. But appreciate you guys watching this one. I'll see you on the next video.